Hey everyone, welcome back to Pyurology. Today I've got something very special to share with you. As a content creator, I know how important it is to have good audio, and my audio game could probably use some work. So today we're going to be looking at a microphone and boom arm set that was sent to me by a company called Maono. Big shout out to Maono for sending me the PD200X in white with a boom arm. I am thrilled to have the opportunity to review and evaluate this product, and I'll be giving my honest thoughts on it. So I hope you'll join me in this one, and here we go. So here's what comes in the box. We've got the microphone itself right here. Very nice finish. Feels heavy. Got the XLR connection, a headphone jack. Looks like a LED button, a USB-C jack. Has a stabilizer on it. And this is removable. Got a gain control here. The button as well. Mute button. And this is to interface with boom arm. This is going to be the clamp for the table. User manual, USB-C to USB-A cable it looks like. Boom arm is packed underneath. Here it is. Feels pretty sturdy. The joints feel, there's a good amount of tension there. This thing's pretty light, so I don't think it'll have any issues holding it up. Got these knobs to loosen and tighten at different joint points. This interfaces with this section here. So for now I'm going to leave it like that. So actually I may need to move this. So here are the specs. It's a cardioid microphone, XLR USB-C connectivity. The bit depth is 24 bits, sample rate is 48 kilohertz, frequency response is 40 hertz to 16 kilohertz, adjustable gain range is 0 to 42 decibels, sensitivity on XLR is minus 52 dBV/PA, I don't really know what that means. USB is negative 10.5 dBFS/PA max. I honestly don't know what that means, but that's the sensitivity rating here. Max SPL is greater than 130 decibels SPL. I don't know what that means either. Here's a frequency response graph for this mic. The polar pattern. You can mute and unmute by pressing the button. You can rotate the knob to increase or decrease the mic gain. A short press will change it from headphone to mic, and rotating it when it's blue means you're adjusting the headphone level. There's an RGB switch on the mic as well. A short press will switch the RGB lights from static to dynamic. A long hold will shut it off. So this is just the proper way to speak into the mic. You want to make sure that the audio source is pointing at the grill, like in the illustration, and not downwards like it is here. I'm not a big audio expert. I'd say I'm more of a visual guy. And this is one of my first shots at reviewing a microphone. So if there's anything else you want to see, just let me know, alright? So we've got it plugged in. LED ring turns on, it looks very clean. I really like that. Pressing the button will change the ring color. Holding it will shut it off. And you just need a short press to turn it back on. I like the white. Green means you're changing mic gain. Blue means you're changing headphone volume. All right, so I was recording audio through my phone earlier. Now I've got the Maono PD200X set up here. And they have their own software that you can download. Let me make this. And basically there's a standard and advanced mode. A few more options on the advanced mode. Right now I have 0 extra gain on the mic. You can change that through the software or through the dial on the mic itself, okay? If you have a headphone plugged in to the mic for monitoring, you can switch that off and on here. Right now I'm on the original tone. Here is the deep tone version. Can you hear a difference? Hello, hello, welcome to Pyurologie. This is the deep tone. Can you hear a difference from the original tone? Next is the natural tone. Hello, hello, welcome to Pyurologie. I'm Puri. Can you hear a difference between this and original? I don't know. You tell me. Legacy. This is, I don't know what this is, but this is the legacy mode, I guess. Hello, hello, welcome to Pyurologie. Can you tell a difference? Can you hear a difference between this and deep and original and natural? Let me know. I'm gonna go back to original for now. Okay, and you can also change the RGB brightness from here, as you can see, as well as the color. So red, orange, yellow, green, teal, blue, purple, and rainbow. I like to leave it on white, and I usually leave it around 5 brightness, just to give it that little pop, you know. And you can turn it off here, or if you hold the RGB button back here, this one, that will also shut it off. And then it's a quick press to turn it on. What else? On the advanced side, you have the same controls here, but the equalizer, you can choose between flat, high pass filter, presence boost, and HPF and presence boost. I think I said this earlier, but I'm not really an audio guy, so I don't really know how to tune audio that well. Visual settings, no problem, but if you guys have suggestions or things you want to see in terms of audio settings, just let me know, because I'm not really in tune with all this stuff. Okay, there's a limiter option here where you can go between -40 decibels and 0 decibels. I don't really know what this does, guys, so I'm just showing you. Compressor here as well, 0 decibels. That's the scale. Hello, 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 and I'll test both of them here. Hello, 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 welcome to Pyurologie. 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 So I'm gonna leave this stuff kind of standard here. I'm gonna leave it on original. And I'm just gonna talk about the construction of the mic here a little bit. It's got a stabilizer piece here made of plastic. The shell itself is metal. Feels high quality. The filter has a plastic ring. Yeah, what else? In terms of installation, it was literally plug and play. I just put the USB-C here, and I plugged in the USB-A into a free port on my computer, and that was that. Plug and play. In terms of the sound quality, I'd like you guys to let me know what you guys think. The build and durability, I mean, very high quality. Compared to other premium mics on the market, I think this was around 70 bucks. So priced pretty competitively. And I'd say the build quality is good for the price that it's offered at. In terms of ease of use, I mean, the boom arm took 20 seconds to set up. The mic was plug and play, so I'd say it's very easy to use. Compatibility, I'm on a Windows 11 machine. The software installed without any issues, and it's functioning without any issues right off the bat. No troubleshooting required. Here's a vibration test. I'm gonna move my desk around. Hello, hello. Can you hear a difference when the desk is unstable? My desk is very unstable. I need new legs. And then I'll test here. Shaking the arm a little bit. Hello, hello. Is it picking up the vibrations? Hello, hello. Let me know. And lastly, I'm going to do a sound test between the mic I usually use and this PD200X. I usually use a DJI mic. This is a wireless lavalier mic. I don't know if it's lavalier or lavalier, however you pronounce that. But this is the receiver. This is the mic I usually use. And I'm just going to do a quick sound test. So this is the PD200X, and I just Googled a bunch of phrases to say that people use to test microphones. So here we go. The small pup gnawed a hole in the sock. The fish twisted and turned on the bent hook. Pressed the pants and sew a button on the vest. The swan dive was far short of perfect. All right, so that was the PD200X. And here's the DJI mic with the little fuzzy cover thing. I don't even know what these are called. The small pup gnawed a hole in the sock. The fish twisted and turned on the bent hook. Pressed the pants and sew a button on the vest. The swan dive was far short of perfect. All right, so here are my final thoughts on the Maono PD200X. Like I said earlier, I'm not a huge audio guy. I consider myself pretty good at visual tuning, but audio tuning is a different story. But just listening to the playback compared to the DJI mic, I think voice recordings sound much superior on this mic. And I really like how it isolates the sound a lot better, because a lot of times I pick up all the background noise in my place. The build quality is great. The materials feel nice. The finishes are good. The boom arm is nice and sturdy. It does a great job of supporting the weight of the mic. My desk is actually kind of shaky right now because I messed up the legs on it. And it's not really picking up any of those vibrations or squeaks that do happen with it right now. I think with the electronics these days, the very best always costs a ton. And those products charge that much for a reason, and they're worth the money. However, these days, the products coming out of Shenzhen specifically, they can usually perform maybe, 85 to 90% as well as the well-known top products. But the products are created with value in mind. So what I've been finding is that there are these high quality products coming out of Shenzhen that perform at a B+ to A level at around a C level price. And I've been finding this kind of new tier of electronics just the best bang for the buck with great performance. This goes for mouses, keyboards, pretty much any electronic component. There's this new class that has all the best components, but they put them in more economical packages, where usually if you want the top components, you need to pay for kind of like a luxury packaging as well. I like to compare to cars a lot. To me, it's kind of like offering the best engine in lower trimmed models. It's not a perfect analogy, but if you are familiar with the new Civic Type R and the Integra Type S, mechanically, they're essentially the same car underneath. They come packaged a little differently, where the Acura comes with a premium badge and is a little more polished, has a few more creature comforts. The Type R costs a little less, but to most people, they're essentially the same thing, and people will have different preferences on which one they prefer. I think there are a lot of people who will say they're just the same car, so I'd rather take the cheaper one. Other people do put a lot of weight on the extra attention to detail that comes with a premium badge. So I don't think either side is wrong, and I'm glad we have more and more quality options available on the market. So again, I don't think that's a perfect analogy, but I hope that's enough to get the idea across. Overall, I just think it's a solid product. The sound is good, first of all. Build quality is good. It looks good, which is important if you're looking to stream your content. It looks very clean and just has a professional aesthetic to it. And at $80, I think it sounds just as good as some of the mics in the $100 to $200 range that I've heard before. As I've said earlier in the video, I'm not a super audiophile, but just going off my own scoring scale here. So that's all I got in this one. Hope it was helpful for you. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure you check out my Pyurology reviews playlist. And I'll see you in the next one.